Excuse me, folks, I need a lemonade to freshen the throat and quench the thirst. Refreshing. Nothing like sugar-free lemonade. Guys, I am here today to do my 12 Days of Christmas Horror 2023 Christmas ranking. This is where I rank all the movies that I reviewed this year for the 12 Days of Christmas. And before I do that, big shout out to the Horror Man, who did 12 Days of Christmas as well, and is one of my Super Slash Bros and best friends. And a huge shout out to Her Nightmares Jam, who created 12 Days of Christmas Horror, or 12 Days of Christmas, and is also one of my Super Slash Bros and my best friend. Well, ladies and germs, let's jump right in. But before I do, what do you guys think of this shirt? It was a gift from my kids for my birthday. Coming in at number 12, we have Christmas Craft Fair Massacre. Now, this was the Wildlife film I reviewed. It is dead last in this ranking. I did not really enjoy this film at all. Unfortunately, it didn't really have any redeeming qualities. It is what it is. Coming in at number 11 is the Mark Polonia film Hell on the Shelf. Now, this one was decent. It wasn't really my taste, but it was decent. Now, going from number 10 up, every single one of these movies I absolutely loved. I had a blast with all of them. So, just because one's rated at number 10 doesn't mean it's bad or anything like that. It's just I have to put them somewhere. I have to rank them, and I'm going by my pure enjoyment this year. So coming in at number 10, we have Silent Night. Now, this was a fun film. It was a dark concept film, but kind of unbelievable at the same time. Did have a lot of fun with it, though. Coming in at number 9 is probably the most brutal film on the list, and that is Christmas Cruelty. Killer Santas. This one is pretty strong. Coming in number 8 is the newest film on the list. It's a Wonderful Knife. Loved the concept of this movie. Really good concept. Pretty good follow through. I just, it's got to go somewhere, and unfortunately for this time, it's at number 8. Well, really not unfortunately, but that's just where it's at. In at number 7 is the Steve Rosinski film, Red Christmas. I had a blast with this movie. Also thought it was a cool concept. Somebody said on the comments, I don't remember who, that it kind of maybe reminded them of Leslie Vernon. I really didn't get Leslie Vernon. I get where they're going with that. But where Leslie Vernon was trying to be a slasher in a world where slashers exist, like the slasher, big 4 slashers, this one is just a girl who's a serial killer that wants to share her work. Coming in at number 6 may very possibly be the best made film on this list, and it's one hell of a movie. But as I talked about in my review, the rewatchability does come into play for me. That is The Lodge. Phenomenal fucking film. Coming in at number 5 is the film I reviewed yesterday. We have The Grinch Who Stole Christmas adaptation in The Mean One. Loved it. Had some things to say about it, but loved it. Coming in at number 4 is probably my favorite of any Krampus movie I've ever seen. It is A Christmas Horror Story. Check it out, guys, and check out my review. In at number 3 is the absolute, most recognizable film on this list. It is The Nightmare Before Christmas from Tim Burton. Can't go wrong with this movie. It is phenomenal. Should it be at number 1? Maybe if it was more my personal taste, it might have been. But I found some films that I really loved that just go above it in this case. Coming in at number 2 is Violent Night, starring David Harbour. This film was a blast. I had so much fun with it. Very cool movie. Love David Harbour. He's so funny. But guys, the number 1 film for this year is the low budget, crappy piece, Killer Christmas Elves. This movie was just a blast. It so reminded me of early full moon stuff. I had so much fun with this movie. I just laughed my whole way through it. Laughing all the way. Ha ha ha. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this ranking. I really hope you enjoyed my 12 Days of Christmas. I enjoyed bringing it to you, and I'm already looking forward to next year. Peace out, everybody, and Merry Christmas. And Merry Christmas Eve. Bye.